que hoje tá lazer. O domingão tá aí, é dia de rolê. Vem se envolver que hoje tá lazer. O domingão tá aí, é dia de rolê.
What is up, my friends? Good morning. It has been some time since last time I was on this camera with y'all. It's a beautiful sunny day here in the greater metro Boston area. I'm your host, GV Motoring. Welcome as we explore the pros and cons of commuting on a motorcycle. I am going to show you what it's like to ride to work. And now there are many factors involved. So right now, we shall see the biggest factor when commuting on a motorcycle. Traffic. What does traffic feel and look like on a motorcycle? Well, my friends, I'm about to show you. And no, it doesn't look like this. I don't know what the fuck this is, to be honest with you. This is a super small, quiet street. But in the state of road work, aka Massachusetts, this type of shit is common. Regular. And the mass holes too. So, another thing to keep in mind, what's permitted and what's not permitted. Technically, you cannot lane split. Seriously, yo? Oh boy. And Exhibit A. That shit, I'm out. Fuck that shit, I'm out is the number one benefit of commuting on a motorcycle. With that shit, I'm out, you will be at your destination in a fraction of the time of any other means of commuting, lest it be a helicopter commute. Now, as far as I'm concerned, majority of our viewers today do not commute via helicopter. A majority. With that being said, I will go as far as to say this is the fastest way of getting to your destination, thanks to a very wonderful invention called the lane split. Now you gotta be careful with the lane split. It is a deep-rooted art that needs to be respected. You cannot abuse the lane split. You need to be very endowed in the knowledge of proportions, specifically measurements, shoulder width, and how wide your bike is willing to go. Another extremely important art of the lane split is looking both ahead and behind, because the boys in blue do not like the lane split. Well, by law, they don't like it. On a discretionary level, I've seen pretty supportive interactions. I do recall on one of the bridges that you will see me crossing in a moment. Don't trust that someone will not be crossing, you never know. Of an officer actually opening and widening the lane for me so that I could continue onward. So, but don't bank on that. This is not permitted in most places. Oh my goodness, all these little pebbles. Good thing about the little fender. Okay, you need to move up an inch, my friend. Just make my life a little bit more challenging. It's all good. This right here is my biggest factor in commuting on the motorcycle. Because you'd be a bozo, an absolute bozo, to sit like a car when you're on two wheels. I said it, there you go. You'd be a bozo not to do what I just did in these conditions. I will even nod and wave right on this laptop. Goodbye. We are out of here because this is absolutely insane. I will try to post a screenshot right here of the road conditions. I mean the commute times en masse, specifically in the Boston area. However, they are the worst of the country. The worst. There's a meme that says Boston is an hour away from Boston. And boy, is that true. What do you got in front of us? A Ninja. Let's see what they think. I'm not gonna ask him, but goodbye. Have fun, my friend. Now this is not the normal route that I take when I am in the old split. This, on the other hand, is. And the reason being is because you are a bit more hidden in this view right here. So when you're in the middle, you can hop right back into any lane whenever the little opportunity or window arises. Right here. What do you mean? I was in my lane the whole time. I like to make my way to the front, TBH. So that, my friends, normally takes 40 minutes. 40 minutes, but I just commuted in, what, 3? Less with the editing and everything. I'll try to look at the timestamp. I don't know if I will be able to have captured what time I left my house, but I'm going to predict that was less than 5 minutes.
So let's try this again. So I was mid-lecture on my way to work, and my SD card was too full, so we're commuting back. But what better way to talk about the commute if not to mention the commute home? After a long day of working away, you know, we have our needs and our wants and desires, and one of those just so happens to be to ride your bike. So another reason why I'm a big proponent of riding the bike is because the commute home. So I am pretty much a junkie. Why are you getting closer in this lane? You just don't want me to go? Is there a reason? Anyways, I'm a huge junkie on the bike. Most of y'all know I love riding. So if I have the opportunity to ride home, I'm pretty happy about it, pretty content. Yeah, so riding home, it's a blast when there's not too much traffic and the conditions are okay. Right now, there's a good amount of traffic, but that goes back to my points from earlier. But I wanted to hit a different point. I didn't want to just talk about speed. Look at this. This is what you gotta be careful for. He absolutely had no idea I was right next to him. You know, I didn't want to only talk about the speed and getting to work faster, or getting home faster for that matter. But I also wanted to talk about economics of commuting on the bike. So, you know, there's many different ways to get to work. Some of y'all take your car, some of y'all take the train, some of y'all bicycle. I think economically, bicycle has got motorcycles beat. It's cheaper, more cost effective, etc. But, and now there's many factors, so do take this with a grain of salt, but the cost of ownership of a motorcycle is significantly lower than that of a car. We all know that. Most know that. Now, that is, of course, assuming that, you know, you're not on a Panigale V4 and your car is a 2000 Camry. Shout out to 2000 Camrys. Overall, my bike, I paid $3,500 for this. $3,500 for my 2008 Z1000. My insurance for the year for 12 months, only covering third party, mind you, nothing's covered, but it's the bare minimum. $145 for the year for 12 months. Now, if you split that up by month, it's less than $12 per month, or right around that. It takes me wind blast. It takes me $11 to fill up my tank. Now, don't ask me how long that lasts, because it depends on many factors. I am a weekend warrior, so I do get a lot of miles in, right? But if I'm going to and fro, my bike's making well over 30 mpg. So if you're using it for commuting only, dude, you're not looking at a lot at all, right? Oh my god, that wind blast, holy f***. Yeah, so you're not looking at a lot whatsoever. This wind is ridiculous. Yeah, if I go out tonight, I'm definitely wearing 2 pants, because wind blast, when the sun goes down, it gets real cold. In these situations, you can't really do anything about it. But yeah, so dude, cost. I'm in Boston, and to be quite honest, there's a lot of initiatives to get people out of their cars, right? So the MBTA, where are you? This is one of my stops right here. Sometimes it's like half a mile from my job. I'll walk so that way I don't have to transfer lines. It's around $270 something now per fucking commute, right? Almost $3 each way. So that's $6 per day right off the bat, which is almost 2 gallons of gas on 30 something miles per gallon. We're looking at 60 something gallons. Now, getting back to the initiatives that my city, my area kind of pulls out is, if you look here,
that's where I park. And I don't pay. There's kind of like an unwritten agreement, unspoken agreement between, you know, meter maids, cops, or whatever, that motorcycles are welcome in that area, that bike area. And at my other job too, there was a courthouse where mad motorcycles parked, and so long as you weren't blocking the emergency vehicle entrance, you were totally fine all day long. 100% free. Now compare that to the garage parking next to my job that sometimes I'll take, you know, in the event that I need my car or something. $18 for the day. 18. So, what am I getting at? Not only is it quicker, not only is it more fun, right? But it's way cheaper. It's so much cheaper. I'm gonna try to close these vents. Hope y'all can hear me a little better. So it's just so much more affordable to commute on your bike than it is even to take the train. Because even if we split out the insurance costs, if we want to factor in the vehicle price and everything like that, which I don't think is very fair, but we're still gonna be less than what, around 80 a month for the MBTA if you get that monthly pass. 80. My insurance for this is like 12. Gas is much lower than any vehicle, and parking's free. So to me, it's a no-brainer. If it's nice out, why the hell not? And you know, I have my friends who have their bikes. Some of them are fucking troopers. I have one friend who's doing like 30 miles. He don't care if it's 40 degrees out, he'll do it. And I have others that live just as close to their job as I do, and for some reason they just have the reservation. My hair's gonna get messed up. Yeah, really? Bring a comb. Oh, I don't know if I trust leaving it out there. Is it gonna be annoying to lane split all the time? Like, A, you're gonna see much more expensive bikes parked wherever you park your bike. Guarantee it. B, does it suck lane splitting like crazy? I mean, when you have something like this by you, it ain't the funnest thing in the world. I'm not gonna lie. There are times I'm like, this is kind of annoying that the traffic's like this. But tell me, if you find it annoying, don't you find it annoying being crammed like a sardine in the MBTA? It smells like absolute putrid. Everyone's angry, bitter. I'd rather be on this, you know? And so to that I say, if you really don't want to, case closed. Don't do it. Whatever. But if you think there's challenges that are like preventing you from commuting on your motorcycle, think again. Alright, so overall, huge proponent for the motorcycle commute.
And there you have it, y'all. My camera died on me. My camera ran out of memory. But I guess what it comes down to is, yeah, commuting. It's the shit. You should do it on your motorcycle. Save money, save time, and enjoy the ride. Alright, be safe out there.